All that being said, with everything that has happened, do you think that Miss A will ever have a reunion?
Reunion. A lot of groups are having reunion.
They are.
Yeah. I'm like looking at them makes me think, will I? Will we? You know, but I don't think I'll like actively go out of my way to reunite. But if the opportunity comes in my way, like I would love to.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I don't really see it happening. I don't know, but I would love to.
Yeah.
Because I
cool.
think all of us are very talented, and you know, all of us. I know that 4 of us felt similar things on those stages, and I know that they love doing that. So I mean, it would be great to reunite, but we'll see.
Yeah.
True that.
Yep.
For sure. I do have to note, Jia and Faye, actually,
performed.
they just performed Hush together.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yes.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's so fun.
I saw that. I'm like, why didn't they call me?
I was thinking the same thing, girl. I was like, the fans want the crumbs. We'll take
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
we can. We'll take whatever we can.
Oh, yeah.
3, 4, 2. We're just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Even with you,
They
last
should
week
have
you
called
performed.
me.
Girl.
Yes,
But
you
I'm
would have
here
flown to
in
China
New
I
for
was about to
that.
say you're here. I was about to say you're here right now doing your.
But yeah,
Maybe they
you
can
know.
fly me out.
That's
Come
true.
on, trying to get flued out.
I saw Faye in New York. I saw Chia in Korea.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, girls.
You know, you never know with these reunions, though. Like, I
Right.
don't know if you also saw Super Junior, all
got
15.
back together.
All 15 of them.
Yeah.
They just reunited. at
Hangin was there. Kangin was
Rowook's
there. Hangin
wedding.
was even. Yeah.
Oh wow.
All
So
three.
yes,
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, you
A
never
lot
know.
can change with time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
I
True
know.
that, true that.
I'm just being hopeful.
So part 1 was all about Miss A. And now we can talk about Min, the solo artist.
Yes.
And of course, this episode is sponsored by A-Land.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a discount code, CCTV10, available until July 31st for 10% off at alandusa.com.
Yes.
So you can look as awesome as we do.
Swaggy.
Yes. Okay, so since leaving JYP
Yes.
and Miss A, you mentioned you needed some time to recover.
Yes.
So what was kind of your mindset at the time? What projects were you looking for? Like, how did you find a team to work for? Like, yeah, what did you do?
I was not looking for anything. I think I had a depression for sure. Yeah. I didn't meet anyone. I was very scared to go outside and be seen by the public. And time went by, and then one of my closest friends is a dancer. So I finally like reached out to him and like explaining my situation, and then we started hanging out again, and then I went to his studio, and then we danced together, and then that's when I like woke up and realized, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, this is what I should be doing. Like, I loved dancing.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I like got out of my, like my room.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. And then I started dancing again. And then I started, meeting people again. And then I made some friends and, like some producers, some like music people. And then we just started working on music. And that's how I got to
Got yourself out
release
of
my
it.
first,
Yeah.
first single.
Okay.
And yeah.
Getting your mojo back, feeling good again. You finally started your solo career, and that was the first single, Onion.
Yes.
Yay.
And it was featuring Suk Hoon Chang. So tell us about the song, and now that you have this new team and a solo career, what was that process, and how was it starting with like fresh faces?
I definitely faced a lot of challenges. If you know what I mean? Because I was in such like a systematic, big, like almost corporate company.
Yeah.
So everything was managing like by itself, like not by itself, but like for me, like because
right,
everything
yeah.
was taken care of. All I had to do was just smile and just sing and dance, and just be nice to everyone and just not curse.
So real.
Yeah, and then like it was hard and it was fun at the same time because I had a lot of control over my art, but you know, time and then I realized, oh, like to be able to do this art, like I need all this support. Like I didn't know.
Yeah.
Reality, bitch. Reality just like hit me so hard.
Yeah.
But then I just felt a sense of freedom of just doing doing like the music I wanted to put out. So I thought by putting out like good music to me would be like really, really successful.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't really have any like, support of like a big company or like, like that wasn't like promoted well because to be able to promote, you need to spend a lot of money. And I didn't really know that. I was like, music's good. I'm gonna be good. But, but I'm very, very proud of my work because I love the song and I love the video.
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, because I was signed to another company, like a new company called K Tigers.
Yes.
They're very good people, and I still like talk to them, and they still like support me, emotionally. So yeah, it was good.
During this time, the song Onion, you mentioned that you're the kind of girl who likes to do certain things with her time.
Yes.
That was edgy.
Yes.
That was edgy.
Yeah, so the song I wrote with Marshall Bang.
Yeah, I love Marshall.
He's with Feel Good Music.
He's so talented.
I
Do
believe.
You was like my favorite song by him.
Yeah,
Marshall's
he's
great.
my dear friend.
Yeah,
I love
talented.
him so much. Yeah, and we were just talking, and we were like, oh, let's make a song together. And then the producer is France. He used to be in JYP producer, and he now I believe he's with Hype. He's doing really well. He did Sunmi's solo tracks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm good friends with him, and he gave me a track, and then I started writing with Marshall, and just we thought about like, oh, let's like talk about like your different layers of your personality.
Yes.
And like I like to do things like drinking and like stuff.
Yeah.
not illegal stuff.
Yeah.
But not like idol like
drinking milk. We don't drink milk at the club. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like when you're like people have different layers. Like you, like when you're with me and when you're with your mom, like you're probably a different person, right? Like the persona that you project.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about that and like, oh, like, like I'm not like a girl from like a girl group. I'm not like that nice, and like I just wanted to talk about like my different sides of my layers.
Yeah.
You're so real. On the hashtag, but your @ is the real men, and that.
Oh, yeah.
You're a real girl.
Yes. Do you enjoy the songwriting process? Like, what was that like for you? Did you get training in that at JYP
No.
or?
I had a phase when I was in Miss A, like, oh, I'm gonna be a singer-songwriter phase.
Yeah.
So like
That's every artist goes through.
yes.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, like I'm gonna just write my own song and like produce my own track.
Oh, yeah.
So like I had like GarageBand and like
Girl.
Yeah.
and like I like studied Logic and but I realized that's not for me. Yeah, I would like to give that to professionals, and I respect that. And yeah, it took me a while to realize that.
Valid. That's so valid.
Yeah. I think it's really important to see yourself objectively, and I didn't really know how to do that. Yeah, I was like, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm gonna play guitar. Yeah. And I enjoyed the songwriting process because Marshall is a very talented songwriter.
So good, yeah.
He helped me a lot with that song. So like working with him was very fun because he has such good energy. Like I love him. So maybe like, cause I was a little timid, like writing songs and stuff like that. Like I was like,
The
kinda
melodies and
yeah,
stuff like
and
that.
I'd be like, and he'd be like, oh my God, girl, yeah, that's good. So why don't we do something like that?
Ooh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God, yes. And he's like, girl, you just made that. I'm like, Did I? Oh, I'm a songwriter.
Oh my god, I love that. Shout out to Marshall.
Yeah,
I
Shout
love
out
you.
to Marshall. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So that's how Onion happened.
Nice.
good for you. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You have also released a few more digital singles, such as "Hit Me Up."
Hit me on my phone.
Yeah.
I can't wait and wait no more. Hit me on my phone. Hit me on my phone. 따라라따따라라 눌러. 너도 나 같다면.
So this investor wanted to invest in my single. So I didn't really plan on releasing the single, but then the investor was in love with Hit Me Up track. And I was originally like gonna put out a different song, but they insisted Hit Me Up. So that's how it happened. I'm very thankful. I wanted to dance,
Yeah.
but then the budget was a little
I was gonna ask you. I'm like, why are you not dancing?
Yeah. The investor didn't have that much to
That-
invest. Okay, yeah.
They didn't have money for the choreography or the dancers.
We know a little something. We know a little.
Yeah, we made the
cute
the
dance.
challenge. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
And to the beach.
바다로 가자. 바다에서 찾아. 뒹굴뒹굴 누워. 우리 술도 마시고.
Oh, I worked with a friend of mine, and I released it right before I came to New York. So like there was like
Ooh.
no promotion. I just wanted to put out music
Yeah.
for the people who listen to my music.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Good for you. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, so in August 2022, it was announced that you would be a cast member of the Broadway musical
Oh, yeah.
K-pop, which began previews in the fall of 2022.
Yes.
So, yeah, tell us about that whole opportunity.
Wow. So I've lived in New York when I was in high school. And I went back and I lived in Korea for 12 years. And I was kind of not like getting bored, but I just wanted to like
Make a change.
be in a
Yeah.
new atmosphere
Yes.
and like just like like because in Korea I'm like very comfortable. Like I live
Yeah.
with my grandma. She and like everywhere I go, like I know everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so I wanted to be in a new atmosphere and like something. I needed a change. So I wanted to like maybe come back to the States and live here because I had good memories of America. So and then I in like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I was looking through my DM and this person sent me a DM. Yeah, they were talking about K-pop Broadway, and I was like, "Wait, what? K-pop Broadway? What is
Yeah.
this?" And I was like, I thought it was like a scam.
Ooh, valid.
So-
Yeah.
Valid.
There was this website and like articles she sent me, and like it was going on Broadway, and like I knew like I saw that it was real thing. Yeah. So I messaged her back and was like, oh my God, I would love to, but I'm in Korea. And they're like, oh no, we'll fly you out. And like, so I was like, what? Yeah. They were like, please send me your singing and dancing and like the lines. And I taped my singing and lines. I didn't send them dancing because I was like, well, look
Girl,
on
look at the
YouTube.
You
catalog.
know I can
Yeah,
do
she's
this.
like, look at the
Yes.
catalog.
Yes, I just sent them like the links.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
also
yeah.
this is what I can do. If you want more, maybe I can do it, but just
Good for you.
just for you. And and then they wanted me, so I came here.
Nice.
Yeah, and ended up staying
That's
here.
amazing. Yes.
Nice. How was the process for you, like in the rehearsals and
It was
stuff?
It was a big change. Yeah, 'cause-
Comparatively to the idol
Yeah,
system. Ooh.
yeah. That too, because I lived my whole like adult life in Korea, living as Miss A for 7 years, and doing my thing, and came here just kind of like
Yeah.
oh wow, like a big world. Like so many different kinds of people and like a lot of diversity in cultures, especially in New York.
Yeah.
We see a lot of different people every day. Yeah. Yeah. And rehearsal was, it was like 10 to 5, Monday to Saturday. It was very like start and go home.
Nice.
Yeah, because like when I did musical in Korea back then, it wasn't like
Like
oh
structure.
like
Yeah.
5 p.m. like I get to go home proudly. It's not like that. It's like
Yeah.
if the elder is still like they're kind of practicing, you kind of have to be be respectful
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not leave first and like kind of like and like you
Yeah.
know, but
Hang
like
around.
here it was just like boom, bye.
Nice.
Yeah, that was very like eye opening for me because coming from Korea as Korean, I that's all I learned.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, living in Korean society, so that was kind of new for me, and it was very like a lot of people. The cast were very expressive and
Yeah.
a lot of personalities. Yeah. Very fun.
Yes. Theater
Okay.
theater kids are the best.
Very fun. Very
So
fun.
many like bright energies.
Yeah.
So how was performing on Broadway for you? Is it different from your prior experience as an idol? And were there any particular skills that you needed to develop to get ready for your role? Excuse me.
Well, so I mean, because it's Broadway, I thought I had to be like, oh,
Yeah. No,
right.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds great.
But the name of the musical is called K-pop.
Yes.
What I've been doing for all my life. So there wasn't any like new skill that I had to learn or improvise, but it was very different because American audience, they like to intercourse.
Interact.
Sorry, they like to interact,
Yes.
you know, and they like express their feelings like
yeah.
by laughing really hard or like
Yes.
they're drinking too. So
Yeah.
it's like kind of like it's very fun
Rowdy.
for us too.
Yeah.
But like in Korea at musical theater, everyone's very quiet and very reserved, and they don't sell alcohol, so they're just like. You know, so it's more scary. That's more scary
Yeah.
for me because
Yes.
like I have to kind of like you know.
Totally.
But it was a very fun experience. Yeah.
Nice. So the show, unfortunately, actually closed like quite soon after it
did.
opened.
It did.
So looking back, like, what do you think of the show and kind of what it did? I guess it was kind of iconic in the sense that it was the first
know.
Broadway show ever to have a full or almost full
Almost
Asian cast. Yeah.
18 Broadway debuts or 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what do you think of the show and everything looking back?
Oh, I mean, the show has been off Broadway for about 7, 8
Yeah,
years.
I saw it off Broadway actually.
saw it, yeah.
Yeah, when it was
Oh.
an interactive show
Oh,
and
yeah,
you got to walk around. Yeah, I went.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I had no idea how a show goes from off Broadway to Broadway. I didn't know any of the process, but making on Broadway is it's like almost debuting in a
yeah.
K-pop world. I feel like
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
so hard, and I think the show had very special concept and like to American people, especially because K-pop is now trending, and like I'm sure like a lot of people are curious
Right.
if people don't know K-pop. So I think it had a good, you know, concept, and all the songs were really good. I think just making on Broadway was very historical for a person like me, like as a Korean, and for Asian Americans. I'm sure they're very proud
Yes,
of us.
definitely.
And yeah, just like Asian people like being on Broadway.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God, yeah.
that's rare, and like we get to be sexy, we get to be
Yes.
the main like character.
Yeah.
Like that's very rare.
Yeah.
So I think I'm very proud of it, even
Yeah.
though it ended closed very early. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
We found out on Tuesday that we were closing on Sunday.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness.
Yeah,
Oh.
we all
man.
cried so much.
No, understandably.
Yeah.
So since K-pop, you have decided to actually stay in New York.
Yeah.
And so what have you done kind of in between that and then now you have a brand new team with you? So
Ooh, so After K-pop, I did a lot of shows like in America. I did a lot of workshops,
Yes.
and I went to Canada. I went to LA, San Jose, Boston, Washington D.C. Like I traveled a lot. And
Nice.
yeah, I've been doing that, and I decided to work on music, and I wanted, like that's my passion. So yeah, that's and also I've been auditioning for acting,
Nice.
and now I have this whole team with me. Hey, you part of it
Yes,
too?
I'm part of the team.
Yeah.
Yes, I have had the opportunity to work with you
Yes,
these past
yes.
few months as you've been prepping for this primetime comeback, and it's been fun. Like we've kind of gotten to all the logistics and how complicated and different the American music industry is to the Korean one. So what has kind of been the most jarring for you as you've
just
kind of
like
prepared?
doing everything on my own. I mean, I still have like good people around me, like you, like Chris, but most things like you have to kind of do it on your own, and I'm not like really used to that. So I'm learning new things, and like in America, it's like there's so many different parts and like registration
Yes.
that you have to go through. And that's just like that made my head hurt. Like like in Korea, like one label does everything, like PR, marketing, getting the gigs, and like going on like podcast, like they get you the jobs, and like we just go there.
Yeah.
But here it's like everything is so separated. It's like I didn't even like when I first came here, I didn't even know like the difference between like agency and like distributor and like publicist. It's like it's all separated. I'm like, what the hell? Like I want to put out music, but like what?
Felt.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
It's like one day you're like, oh, and one day you're like, oh, maybe I can do this. One day I'm like, fuck this.
Well, you have done this because
Yes.
Primetime is out now.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. You know, I've been working on this album for almost a year.
Catch a spotlight when I'm ready for the drama as a highlight. Boy, I bet you never thought I'd 5, 6, 7, 8 doing it my way. Babe, I'm not your idol, go and catch me in my prime time.
When I hear like American artists say like in interviews, oh, like this album it took like few years. I'm like, well, for me it took me like it literally takes like a month and a half. When I was doing Miss It,
Yes.
it took me like a
Yes.
month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. The independent thing is like, oh boy.
yeah, for
It's
sure.
Primetime's here though now.
Yes.
So, it's
Tell us
exciting.
about it.
Yeah,
Tell us about
the track.
Primetime.
The album, the whole message that I just want to give out to the world is I feel like I've been told to do things, and I was, like I said earlier, I feel like I've been in a position where I had to do things in other people's term. But through this album, I'm independent, so I get to do things in my own term, and no one gets to decide when my prime time is. I get to decide
Yes.
when my prime time is, and it's also your prime time too. Like let's just write it all together, and we might as well just let's not give up and just go for it, because if we've all been there before and now we're here, so might as well just do it. Let's just do it, people. Like, don't give up. Like, just live however you want to live. Like, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to. That's what I want to say, but I know it's hard not to do that.
Yeah.
So just like having that balance is very important to be in a human being in this society right now. Just like you have to do a lot of stuff, like you have to take care of your family, you have to work, you have to make money, you also have to like pretend like you care. You know what I mean?
So real. Yeah, that's real.
Sometimes you just want to be off.
Yeah. Not be on your game all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So
that's
valid.
fine.
Yeah. That is.
I think that's the message I want to give out to people.
Go off, girl. Go
Yeah.
off.
Yes,
yes,
The time is now. 지금?
Prime
right now.
time.
Come on now.
Yes.
Yes. Oh man, could you give us like a quick little teaser? The video is going to be out by the time we do this, but could you just show our lovely viewers a quick little hand gesture, something that they should remember about prime time?
Like the dance?
A
Yeah,
quick little
like
something.
point dance.
A point dance, yes.
Oh.
Right here. You don't have to get up.
Okay.
Be cute. Tease it.
In my bag, yeah. Yeah, my stag, yeah.
Hey.
In my bag, yeah. Eat it up. Roll it, watch it, play it. Did I roll it, watch it, roll it. Ooh. Prime time.
Yes.
Okay, so already we got the vibe. It is not Onion. It is not Hit Me Up. Y'all, at this point, just stream the damn song.
Yes.
Learn the choreography, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, girl. Okay, with the rolling. But yeah. Oh, by the way, is your song like predominantly in Korean or is it bilingual?
It's bilingual. Yeah, it's mostly English, but it has some Korean words, and I think it's fun. It's fun to find which one is Korean because it
Yes.
could sound English, but it's Korean. So I think that's a fun.
A little game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
y'all better pick up on your Korean. You hear me? I'm trying. You better try.
I love the whole project too. We got to shout out the other two songs as well because they're actually quite different.
They're
from
very
Prime
different.
Time. So,
Shimmy
yeah.
Shimmy.
Oh,
Young
yeah.
Shimmy
Mm-hmm.
is a very fun song.
Yeah.
I don't have the choreo yet, but I'm gonna start working on it very, very soon.
Love that.
Yeah,
for you.
I'm gonna have some challenges, and it's gonna be so much fun. And I'm having a photo shoot about of the Shimmy concept. And the third song is more like acoustic. It's not acoustic. It has more live instrumentals.
Yeah, it's more organic.
Yes.
More organic.
Yes.
And it's slower, but it's very easy listening.
Nice.
And the
Yes.
fourth track is actually, it's called Happy Plant, a conversation call from Korea with my grandma. So she's talking about the plant that we have. And this actually happened like a few years ago. We have she has many plants, but this plant could not bloom in like a lifetime, or it could bloom. It's like very rare to bloom a flower, but it did. And so she was so happy, and she was
Aw.
like so happy that it bloomed, and like you're gonna do so well because this flower has bloomed, and it's like you're
So cute,
blooming.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a conversation with her, phone call. So
That
I
is
think
so
that's very
cute.
special because she's the most special person in my life, and she's in the outro track, and I'm just so thankful and so personal to me. Yeah, I think this is my favorite album,
You know what?
favorite music.
A real debut, like the pop queen that you are. Okay.
Yes. Yes. We're so proud of you. Like
Thank you.
having kind of been a fan of you, like you said, through your whole journey, seeing you now taking ownership of yourself
Yes.
and feeling this confident, like you said,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Like as a fan, I'm excited too. So
Yeah, because not many
Definitely.
make it out of the K-pop industry.
That's right.
You are a rare breed of a person. But yes, is there anything you would like to tell your fans or any people who are just tuning into our show? Because we have an international audience.
Oh,
So is there anything you want to say to them about like life, your music, or any more messages you want to share?
Well, I mean, I've been preparing for this album for a very long time, and I'm just so happy that everything is coming together, like this is happening, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like I put everything in me. Yeah, so I mean, I just love the album. It's so personal to me, and I feel like it will be personal to the listeners as well, because the message that I want to give to people. So I want you all to enjoy the music and just live well.
That brings us to the end. We're at the end, y'all, of the interview, but we still have some Patreon exclusives. So again, be sure to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/cctvpops.
yes. You can also follow us at CCTV Pops on all social media. And of course, again, shout out to A-Land for dressing Chantel and I today. And you can look as awesome as we do by using the code CCTV10 on alandusa.com for 10% off.
Word.
Yes.
Wait, I have a gift for you guys.
Oh.
Oh my, something.
Oh my gosh.
OMG. Oh my God. Hang on. Listen, y'all. This is like the chinta, like oh. Stop. It's like a real reaction. Get the. This is
I am so excited about this.
hang on.
Yes.
You are the cutest little thing.
Oh my gosh, thank you
ever.
so
Yeah,
much.
of course. I mean, it has many of my faces on it. But
That's what makes
Listen.
it amazing.
We don't care. That don't matter, girls. Welcome here. Yes. 감사합니다. 고마워요.
yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Oh, thank you so
Hang on
much.
for the rest of the show.
Yes.
All right, like we said, y'all, be sure to follow us at CCTV Pops on all social media, and of course, the real men.
Yeah.
How many N's?
That's right.
Why do I know that? Because I'm a fan. So become a fan. All right.
All right, so until next time, that's Chantel.
That's Chris.
And that's
That's
Min.
Min.
And we're CCTV, the nonstop pop show.
Yeah.